G'day everyone. This is my 4440 Winchester 1892 lever action full length rifle. So this rifle, when I got it, it was pretty shagged. I had to do a lot of work to get it correct again. When I say correct, I mean it's not exactly correct. As you can probably spot straight off the bat, I gold plated the trigger. I couldn't help myself. I love the look of a gold-plated trigger. I've done some restorations on shotguns before, and I love to gold-plate the triggers on those. And I just wanted to have one Winchester with a gold-plated trigger. Now, the reason why I chose this Winchester to gold-plate the trigger on is because, as you can see, it's got a lattice sight on this. Now, whoever installed the lattice sight drilled and tapped the tang. So this is the original screw hole here. All Winchester 1892s have a drilled and tapped hole here with a grub screw so that you can install a tang sight. Normally the tang sight is from this point to this point. This one is from this point to the midway mark where they drilled a hole and thread tapped it. Now, it's a shame they did that because they ruined the originality of it, but that's not where it ends. This particular rifle, I'm guessing at some point was an octagonal barrel, because if you notice, if you can, I don't know if you can see it or not, the fore end cap on this is not for a round barrel, it's actually for an octagonal barrel. So if you can see there's a straight line coming off that fore end cap, it should be a round line to coincide with the profile of the barrel. Now, when I restored this, I did remove the barrel from the receiver, and it is stamped Sport Co. Now, most people in Australia will recognise Sport Co as a big name in the aftermarket parts for the firearms industry in the 70s and 80s. They were huge in Australia. They did a lot of conversions on Lee Enfield rifles from 303 to 303-25. And 303 related products as well. They did a lot of replacement barrels for guns, such as this. And this is a Sport Co barrel. It's got excellent rifling, so that's the only positive point. So the fact that this rifle has got excellent rifling means it's probably going to be a fairly accurate shooter, coinciding with the sight. When I restored it, I removed the barrel from the action and had the action sent away for colour case hardening. Rod Flower did the colour case hardening on this rifle, as he does for all of my guns. Colour case hardening is a incredibly complex art form when it comes to gunsmithing, and Rod knows what he's doing. It would take me 20 years to even get half as good as him. So instead of spending thousands of dollars on tools and then 20 years of my life getting to that point, I pay him a very respectable price, and he does my guns for me, in the fact that I prep the receivers. So I file finish all of my receivers, all the parts that are colour case hardened. I will metal finish those parts to a 400 grit finish, and then I post them to him through the gun shop. As you have to in Australia, you have to post everything through a gun shop, through a repair program. So once my gun shop sends the part to him, Rod colour case hardens everything and sends it back to the gun shop. Then I go and collect it. As always, he did a beautiful job. All the parts have a nice, interesting colour to them. Lots of blues and greens. It's difficult to come up in the video, but in person, as most people see with colour case hardening finishes, unless they're the ridiculous artificial bright colour case hardened finishes, because the artificial finishes are just crazy colourful. But they're most of the time they're actually an acid replica finish, not a genuine colour case hardened finish. So again, due to lockdown, I still haven't had a chance to go and shoot it. I'm looking forward to this one. I've actually been saving up 4440 cowboy loads for this rifle, and also for a model 1873, which is the next rifle I'll be sending to Rod. I'll be doing a video of that one pretty soon, so stay tuned for the 1873. Thanks everyone. Catch you next time.